Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining in what is going to be the last video on this, ongoing series of learning the Lagna. Okay, so till now we have covered 11 ascendants, and today we'll be looking at the last of the ascendants. Okay, but this is, not the least, of course. And we'll be looking at Pisces Lagna, which is, of course, Meena. Okay, and the symbol for Pisces, it is two fish swimming in opposite directions, and this is very reflective of the contradictory ambitions of the natives, contradictory ambition and ideals of the native, if I can put that correctly. Okay, now the seventh house of Pisces is ruled by Mercury, which is a dual planet. Okay, and this Mercury, it gets debilitated in the Lagna. Okay, and Pisces is only, is also a dual Rashi. It also has a dual nature, just like Gemini. So it can actually indicate two marriages. Okay, and Mercury being the fourth lord. Okay, so it also represents some kind of instability in education or at home. All right. Now Jupiter gets exalted in the fifth house of advice. Okay, because the fifth house for Pisces is ruled by Cancer. Okay, so Jupiter, it gets exalted in the fifth house of advice, and this makes Pisces Lagna natives very good teachers. Okay, they love to teach, and because Jupiter is simultaneously the Lagna lord, it is also the significator or the Karaka of the fifth house, and the lord of the 10th house of public activities. So these people, they can be very good public speakers. Okay, so for a Pisces activity, just like Mars is the worst graha for a Virgo Lagna, Venus is the worst graha for a Pisces ascendant, because Venus, who is the enemy of the Lagna lord Jupiter, it rules the third and the eighth houses. Okay, now Venus gets exalted in the first house of a Pisces ascendant, and this actually multiplies its malevolent nature, because and this malevolence actually comes through marriage, because it is the significator of marriage. Okay, but then Pisces Lagna is very good for children, because the Lagna lord Jupiter gets exalted in the fifth house of children, and the fifth lord Moon is a good friend of Jupiter. Okay, so Jupiter's exaltation in the fifth may give very very talented children. Okay, or it can give a very good relationship of the Pisces native with their children. Okay, so overall there would be a very there would be great satisfaction that will come to these people through their children. Okay, and because Jupiter, just like Moon, has very few enemies. Okay, it has only Saturn as its enemy, right? So Pisces can win over its enemies passively, because it's a very gentle and archetypically feminine Rashi. And also these people can win over their enemies easily, because they tend to be benignly inclined towards others. All right, and this is not a very good thing to do, because many people can take advantage of this trait, of this characteristic of theirs. Okay, and the native may or can feel let down by friends or older siblings or clubs or societies, because Jupiter gets debilitated in the 11th house. Okay, and Jupiter's exaltation in the fifth house, Jupiter's exaltation as the Karaka of wisdom in the fifth house, it creates an interest in the development of wisdom, and it also creates a fascination for poetry, which is again a fifth house matter, because Cancer, which is the fifth house, is ruled by the Moon. Okay, and Moon, it represents the emotional mind. Okay, the Sun as the sixth lord, it affects an interest in medicine, especially if there is hospital involvement, because Pisces, as the 12th house of the natural zodiac, it represents segregation, or hospitals. And because the isolated Saturn, which is the significator of the 12th house, is the lord of the 12th house of a Pisces ascendant, so it can indicate, you know, some kind of loneliness. Okay, these people may fall in love with some loneliness if they are alone or if they are left alone by their loved ones. Okay, so this was my analysis of Pisces ascendant, and with this we come to the end of this, continuing series on learning the Lagna. We have covered all the 12 ascendants. So let me know in the comment section if it resonates with you, and share the content if you find it useful. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you need a consultation or, some kind of advice regarding your chart, you're most welcome to reach out at the given number in the description box. Okay, so thank you everyone. Om Gurave Namaha.